Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss an important point regarding accounting for partnership firms fundamentals. So what is the important point we are going to discuss? That is calculation of interest on drawings. How interest is calculated in partnership firm. So we have three situations. The very first, we can calculate it by three methods. The very first is simple method, second is product method, and third is average period method. When we use simple method, when amount of drawing and time of drawing is not equal, then we can use simple method. So how the interest on drawing will be calculated? Drawing, multiply rate by 100, multiply month by 12. For example, we have a person makes a drawing. Charu is the illustration number 25 I am going to discuss here. Charu is a partner in a firm. She withdrew the following amounts during the year ended on 31st March 2018. On May 1, 20,000. Next we have July 31, 10,000. Next we have September 30, 30,000. As we can see, time period is not equal and amount is also not equal. So in this situation, we will use simple method or product method. So how interest on drawing will be calculated? Drawing multiply rate by 100. Rate is 9%. Multiply time. Time means time of drawing to the end of the year. Drawing is made on May 1 and year ended on 31st March. So time period from May 1 to 31st March. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. That means 411 months. Similarly, in case of July 31, so from July 31 to 31st March, it should be for 8 months. So, in this way we can calculate drawings of each and every period and after then we will make a total. So, it is called simple method. Simple method means amount of drawing, multiply rate by 100, multiply month by 12. Month means period of drawing, period from the date of drawing to the end of the year. Is it clear? Yes. Next we have product method. We can also use, as there are a lot of calculations we have to do. We have to calculate interest on drawing for every time period. So we can also use product method in same situation when amount and time are not equal. So what is the formula? We can also calculate it. Interest is equal to total of product multiply rate by 100 multiply 1 by 12. So what does it means product here? Product means amount of drawing multiply with period. Amount of drawing multiply with period. For example, how we will calculate product? 20,000 is the drawing and the time is 11 months. So product is 22, 2,20,000. Similarly, here amount is 8 months, July 31 to 31st March. So product will be 80,000. From September 30 to 31st March, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. That means 6 months, 180. So we have, in this way we will calculate all. So we have total of product. We have total of product. So we will write total of product multiply sigma. It is sigma, as you all are aware about statistics. So this sign shows sigma. Sigma means total. Summation of product multiply rate by 100 multiply 1 by 12. So we can also calculate. Next we have the most important method which will definitely comes in your exam. That is average period method. We can use this method when amount of drawing and time gap both are equal. Amount of drawing should also be equal. Similarly, time gap should also be equal. So we have 4 situations in average period method. What are these 4 situations? First, drawing is made monthly. Secondly, quarterly. third one half yearly, and fourth one 9 monthly. So how we will calculate? What is the formula? Here interest on drawing we will calculate by drawing multiplied by 12 in case of monthly, multiplied by 4 in case of quarterly, multiplied by 6 in case of half yearly, and multiplied by 9 in case of 9 monthly, as the situation given in the question. Multiply rate by 100, multiply average period upon 12. So here is a problem. What is average period? Average period means time left after first drawing plus time left after last drawing upon 2. So how we will calculate time left after first drawing and time left after last drawing? To make the calculation easily, I just take the year from January to December so that there is not any confusion. So if drawing is going on monthly, so we have three situations: beginning of the month, end of the month, and mid of the month. So how the average period will be calculated? First step is clear. Drawing, monthly drawing multiplied by 12, multiply rate by 100. Clear? So now how the average period will be calculated? In case of monthly drawing at the beginning, monthly drawing at the end, and monthly drawing at the mid. How it will be calculated? As I told you, time left. So for example, year is from 1st January to 31st December. And if we make drawing on beginning of every month, so drawing will made on 1st January. After that, time left after first drawing. So 1st January to 31st December, time left is 12 months. And at last, year ends on 31st December, but we have take beginning of every month. So on 1st December is the last drawing. So after 1st December, time left 1 month. So 12 plus 1 by 2, that means 13 by 2. That means 6.5 is the average period in case of monthly drawing beginning of monthly drawing. Next we have when drawing is made at the end of every month. Again I am doing the same step. So again understand properly. 1st January to 31st December. Here we have end of every month. So first drawing is made on 31st January. And last drawing is made on 31st December. So time left after first drawing. So after 31st January we have left 11 months. And after 31st December we have left 0 months. So 11 plus 0 by 2, that means 5.5. I hope it is clear. Next, one more example is there. If drawing is made at the mid of the every month. So mid of the every month means first drawing is made on 15th January and last drawing is made on 15th December. So time left after 15th January 11.5 months and time left after 15th December 0.5 months. So 11.5 plus 0.5 upon 2, that means 6 is the average period. So in this way there is no need of cramming if concept is clear to you. Again we have some more examples. In case of quarterly drawings, the first thing you will multiply the drawing by 4 because there are 4 quarters in the year. So quarterly drawing means drawing is multiplied by 4. After that we again have 3 situations: at the beginning of quarter, end of every quarter, and mid of every quarter. So in this situation, how the average period will be calculated? If at the beginning of every quarter, so first quarter begins on 1st January, so time left after 1st January 12 months. 1st January means January is completed. And last drawing at the beginning of every quarter. So as we know, first quarter is 1st January to 31st March. Next quarter is 1st April to 30th June. Next quarter is 1st July to 30 September. And next is 1 October to 31st December. So as I told you, drawing is made at the beginning of every quarter. So first drawing is on 1st January and last quarter is 1st October. So last drawing is on 1st October. So time left after 1st October, October, November, December means 3 months. So 12 plus 3 by 2, that means 7.5. Again we will discuss if end of every quarter. So end of every quarter means first quarter ends on 31st March. So time left 9 months. And last quarter ends on 31st December. So time left 0 by 2, that means 4.5. Similarly, at the mid of every quarter, first quarter का mid 15 February, last quarter का mid 15 November. So time left after 15 February 10.5. Time left after 15 November, half of November and full of December, that means 1.5. So 10.5 plus 1.5 by 2, that means 6 months. Next we have half yearly drawing. When half yearly drawing means drawing is made for half year. In this case we will multiply the drawing by 6. Monthly drawing is given and we will multiply it by 6 as half year is given in question. So half year means 1st January to 30th June is the time period. So again we have three situations: beginning of half year, end of half year and mid of half year. So time period is 1st January to 30th June. Beginning of half year means first drawing is on 1st January. So time left 6 months. And last drawing is on 1st June as beginning of every month. So 1st June means time left 1 month because this question consider half year. So 6 plus 1 by 2, that means 3.5 is the average period. Don't forget to write 12 upon every average period. Next we have end of half yearly. End of half yearly means first drawing is made on 31st January. Last drawing is made on 30th June. Last drawing is made on 30th June. So time left after 31st January 5 months because half year is there. And time left after 30th June 0 months. So average period is 2.5. Next we have mid of every half year. So first drawing is on 15 January. That means 5.5 time period is left. Last drawing is on 15 June. So till 30th June we have only 0.5. So 3 months is the average period. And last we have 9 month drawing. What we do in case of 9 months? Here the time period is till 9 months. Means from 1st January to 30th September. So drawing is multiplied by 9. Keep it in mind. I already write here monthly. In case of monthly, multiply by 12. In case of quarterly, multiply by 4. In case of half yearly, multiply by 6. And in case of 9 monthly, multiply by 9. So how we will calculate average period in case of beginning of 9 months, end of 9 months and mid of 9 months. Here we have time period from 1st January to 30th September. So first drawing is made on 1st January. Time left 9 months. Last drawing is made on 1st September. So till 30th September time left 1 month. 9 plus 1 by 2, 5. If end of every 9 months. So first drawing is on 31st January. Time left 8 months. Last drawing is on 30th September. Time left 0 months by 2, that means 4. And when mid of every 9 months. So first drawing is on 15 January. So 8.5. Last drawing is on 15 September. So 0.5 by 2. That means average is 4.5. I hope average period concept is clear to everyone. Thank you.